My name is Don Nagle. I'm with the American Legion as as a historian. I was Legionnaire for the last 63 years. I started in Buffalo back in 1946, and my dad was a Legionnaire and he got me into it too. Everybody you'll find has different patches on their hat. It relates to the different type of work they're doing and how active and how long they've been a Legionnaire. This life member shows that you don't get that unless you're an active Legionnaire and been at least for 50 years. As I say, I've been for 63 years, so I was given this. You have a special awards ceremony for that. And these are miniature wings of what I wore when I was in the Navy. I flew in what was called a TBM Avenger. It was a torpedo plane, a bomber plane. My job was to handle the radio and radar as prehistoric as that was half a century ago, so worlds of difference today. I was in active duty March of 1944. I was in World War II, and we flew out over the ocean from Miami. It wasn't until years later that I heard about this Bermuda Triangle. We must have flown out all right into that, but it never affected any plane in our group. Planes that were lost at squadron, 5 planes was lost from there. They never did find where they were at. We got travel orders to go from the East Coast over to the West Coast, go out to San Diego and a big naval air station out there. And we were to land there, then get aboard a carrier. And if the invasion of Japan took place, we would have flown off the carrier and dropped bombs on different military installations, which are extremely hazardous because they're I read of many times of all the different anti-aircraft weaponry they had there. But we had just about everything all packed to go. And we get the something we never looked forward and never thought about. We had no knowledge about it. But we had our bags packed, and over the radio comes this notice that there was something called an atomic bomb that was dropped in Hiroshima. A few days later, one in Nagasaki, and that made Japan give up. The devastation was enormous. Just about wiped out 2 entire cities.